the reason why I have no face cam is exactly the same reason as last episode, and you pretty much know why. And this is part 2, sorry it took me a while. The reason I cut off the camera on the cliffhanger is because it would have been a little embarrassing to see Dad come in the truck and catch me making a video in the truck after I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. So that would have been embarrassing. To avoid embarrassment, I immediately turned off the video and just acted like I was still asleep in the truck, lol. Like, why'd I say lol? Oh, well, whatever. Anyways, we're still doing the deep analysis of this. I did remember what I was gonna say over here. But, I'm gonna say that first, and then, yeah. Okay, so we immediately know this takes place after Five Nights at Freddy's 6, because pretty much I said earlier, L Chip has the thing there. And also I noticed, that thing in the background, look, it says pizza. It's like, at Buffalo Wild Wings, you see those, like, screens with advertisements on there. So this definitely takes place in the future, because not every place has that. So this would take more likely place in the future than the past. And if it does have a screen like that, then it definitely takes place in modern times. So look at that. You don't see top quality screens that says pizza like that in the 80s. Like, look at the somewhat back left, behind all the booze and stuff. You'll see that poster that says that's kind of orangey and it says go, and in between and what it is in between are two tiny screens. Look, see, they're animated. So yeah. Oh, and also I noticed that it looks like robots roam the whole place now. You see that? But look, I noticed on the back it says staff. So the staff are robots. Like, look at the back of that robot, it says staff. And yeah, and I hadn't really done it. And also, I'm just discovering stuff as I look deep in this trailer. I had not discovered anything pre-handed, and this is not scripted or anything like that. And I do believe that this is a mirror, because we can see, because in one of the videos it's been proven that we see another robot, or this same one, going that same direction at the exact same time in the background. Okay, so if you look closely at what I thought was the mirror last video, between those first two heads of that cactus, you will see something pass by, and that's actually that robot servant. But it's the reflection of it. Look. Did you see that? Okay, so there's so much to talk about this room. So there's a lot of stuff in here, so that's why I'm gonna try and find as many stuff as possible. So, yeah. So, it looks like that is a mirror, but, so it looks like that part right there where it gets brighter is a mirror, so it looks like that's gonna be a mirror. And, yeah, that's a mirror, everyone, confirmed. And, for some reason I don't see the lights on the ceiling, but I think I know why that is. It's because, these first two top lights are part of this room, and those other two top lights at the further back are the reflection of these first two top lights up here and here. Even though you can't see where I'm pointing to, but you know what I mean, So yeah, this is a reflection. And it looks like they're on wheels, so this definitely might take place in the future, because we don't have robot servants all over America. Unless this doesn't even take place in America. It might even take place, I don't know, Scotland. Anyways, let's look on the left here. We hadn't really seen what's on the left. It looks like we got more tropical trees. And also, past Ready, Set, Go, it also says Ready, Set, Go, because that's just a reflection of what it exactly said. So, everything else that we think is something is a reflection. So, how about we look in the reflection to see what's behind us? So, if we look straight forward in a reflection, it's a cinematic shot, so there's nothing to reflect because it's not us. So, if we look in the mirror, we can kind of see what it is, just as the robot passes. Like, right here. Alright, let's take a look. It looks like we got some rainbow arcade machines. And let me get a little bit brighter. There we go. There we go. That says giga. Actually, I should probably put it back here before the robot ant passes. Okay, right there. Okay, we would have seen the face of the robot, but we didn't. Okay, so let's take a look. So, arcade machines. I would zoom in, but I don't have a computer like that, so whatever's behind us looks really huge, as the same room, so yeah. And it also looks like the mirror is closer than we thought, so let's see how close it is. So it looks like the mirror is literally, like, right there, so yeah. Okay, so that's all I have for this one so far. And also, I watched a Siri video about Vanny's working with Roxanne, or however you say that animatronic's name correctly. And I see that it has to do with a lot of the sun and the moon. And if you look there, you can see the sun animatronic. But up here, that skylight, it has rings on the outside, as if it's the flares of the sun. But if you look at the elevator shaft with the hole in it, it represents the moon. Do you see where I'm going with this? Or it might represent Earth, I don't know. But that's another detail I noticed. Okay, and also there's a keyboard up there. I think that's Montgomery Gator's keyboard, I'm pretty sure. So that means he's on that side. So, now let's take a look at the darker side.
And put you to bed.
Okay, let's take a very deep analysis here, because this is the room that least people did analysis on. So, I think this is not a mirrored image, by the way, because if it was, the L would be backwards. So that confirms that the L does not mean left. Unless a steel had too much cupcakes for dinner. So we got the floor padding there, and what used to be the left, we have no idea, so I'm gonna take a good look at that. Well, you look at that, I got a good look at it just now, and on the right, it has an L, but on the left, you can just barely see the image is a pizza. So these are images. So what if that is not an L, but the shape of the hallway? What if that is the shape of the hallway? What if that's what it means? The L is not an L, it's a shape of a hallway. Do you think of that? And also, there's a pizza logo right there. I'm not sure what that means, but whatever. Remember, I'm discovering these as I'm going along, and I'm just finding things left, right, and center, and I'm proud of myself. And I'm pretty sure that's a ventilation vent right on top of that area, and these are pipes, and this is the underground area. Nothing much else to talk about here, other than Vanny might be looking for us here and everywhere here. And it also looks kind of brighter on the left side and more reflective, and on the right side there's pretty much nothing, so that means the left side must have like the, so maybe we are on not underground, but maybe that we are like bless me. Okay, so on the left that looks like I think that I think that's like the where the stage or something is.
I gotta leave for about an hour and I'll be right back, okay?
Alright. Where are you going?
Actually, I forgot the computer. I gotta go run home and get it real quick.
Alright. Dad forgot his computer or something, guys. Oh, whatever, let's go back to this. So he's gonna abandon me for an hour. Okay, so on the top, what if that is not a vent? It looks like it leads to a room of some kind. That may be like a direct air vent to down here. Maybe this is a gigantic airflow section or something like that. I don't know. But at the top there, it looks like it might lead to a room or something through that ventilation gate, I guess you could suggest. Yeah, it's definitely a room. I see lights and a wall up there, and it definitely switches as soon as we go there. Okay. We definitely get really close to this. So there's a yellow tape line right under the L. So what do you think L could mean, guys? Comment down below, only if this video has comments on it, because you know, YouTube bots try and like turn off random YouTubers' comments, and it's so annoying. I noticed that on your channels too. So yeah. And there's also yellow light, that probably means nothing. And it looks like that's a reflection. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so not much else to talk about in this section, and I want to see if I can find something at the very end. That may or may not be a reflection right behind those pipes, but I don't know what L could mean. The pizza probably means the Pizzaplex or whatever, a pizza place, but L on the right side, I wonder what that would mean. Unless if that's the actual shape of the hallway, like saying you're going this way. Maybe it means go that way and then go left to somewhere to get to the pizza place. Nah, that's stupid. Oh, well, whatever.
I see you.
Wait, what was that?
You.
Okay, there's buttons. Okay, there's a fuel tank. What if I suggest I know where this location. By that tank, I know what that tank is. Do you recognize that tank from anywhere? We are looking at the right side of that same tank from the first shot in the first security breach trailer. This is that same room. I mean, look at it. It looks pretty backroomy and stuff like that. Wait, so that means if this is behind that tank in the warehouse. So if that's correct, then that means we should see this room in the trailer, right? What's on that whiteboard? Okay, so, also I noticed, that there are several posters in there, and one of them being, a moon, and the YouTuber, surprisingly didn't mention that it was, the moon face animatronic. So this pretty much confirms that it is gonna be a duo between, Moonface and Sunface, whatever they are. I think they might just be called Sun and Moon, to be honest, because that's how, Scott does things. But look at the background to the left. You can clearly tell that is a background facility. And this here is definitely a pipe on the right. So yeah. And it says, "Let's rock" at the back, and I wonder what that says on the whiteboard. No one really knows yet. If only I could zoom in. Someone use their laptop and zoom in on this. I don't know how to do that. And also it looks like there's a Coca-Cola can right next to the Moonface poster. You can just barely make it out, but yeah. And there's another screen in there. Can't read what that says. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a pie chart. Okay, what does that Coca-Cola can say? Okay. It says something, but I can't make it out. It says swarmin', swooshin', something like that. Swashin'. Okay, so it looks like there's a projector at the top there just before the camera cuts out. And then we get two laughs, but I really think this laugh is Vanny and it's not, Roxane. Roxane. How do you pronounce it? Oh, well, whatever. So, now, that was pretty much the whole analysis of Security Breach Trailer 2. Well, it's actually the tech demo, but I want to see if it's the same room by pulling up, that. Let's see.
Gregory.
So behind this tank should be... Okay, look behind those red lights, and to the left, those might be the support beams of that building or office room. And that could be the same tank, we don't know, because if you don't know already, so much has changed between this trailer and the tech demo. So they probably re-edited everything in that room, and then they probably added in all that stuff in that room. So it looked like this from the original, and then they probably shrunk the tank a little bit and made it to that metal one that we saw in the trailer or whatever. So yeah, that's what I think it is, in that room there. So yeah. And we're actually going to be doing a full analysis of this trailer too, to see if we can find anything that anyone missed. But I highly doubt it, because everyone already found everything by now, so we're not going to be doing that. So yeah. So that's going to be the whole thing, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, guys.